Welcome back to the Road Pod. It's your man here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look into Steven Adams, the center for the Memphis Grizzlies. Apparently, he quit on his team, and no one's really talking about it. So let's jump into it. Well, if you know what's really going on, you can tell I was just saying it in jest. So what happened was Steven Adams, the center for the Memphis Grizzlies, had a knee injury. He sprained his PCL in late January. It is now April. It has been reported that he is possibly going to miss the playoffs. Now, the playoffs run from April, May, June. He got injured in January. So that's approximately 4.5, 5 month period that he is not going to be available. Now, the only reason I bring this up is it has been said that his knee injury is the same as Lamar Jackson's. So people wanted Lamar Jackson to come back within 3 or 4 weeks saying, he quit on his team. He's not about his team. He's all about his money. He's greedy. He's this, he's that. But when someone else has this injury and he has about a 4, 5, 6 month turnaround from this, it's not much being said. So what's really going on here? What narrative are y'all trying to spin? Is it something y'all trying to tell us? You know, something, some clothing you want to get out the back of your closet. You know what I mean? Let us know. Listen, but listen, fair exchange ain't no robbery. And what I mean by that is, if it's the same for one, it should be the same for another. Now, for all you internet doctors out there that speculated, oh, Lamar could have came back in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe four, like he had a torn PCL, and y'all told him to put a brace on it. Why am I not hearing people say put a brace on it to Steven Adams? I've read hundreds of comments, and I've yet to hear somebody say put a brace on it. You'll be fine. It'll hold up well. Like, you can't quit on your team. It's the playoffs. You are the number 2 seed in the West in the NBA. You have a chance to win an NBA
Lakers
title.
in
You are a
five,
contender.
little
So
bitch.
you're not going to
Lakers
go
in
all out for your
five,
team.
Lakers
Or
in five,
maybe this
Lakers in
injury is a
five.
little more
You little
serious
bitch.
than all of us thought that it was. Now, I know you're not going to come out and say, mea culpa, I was wrong. You know, I thought it was something else. I heard from this person that heard from another person whose friend went on the internet and checked, and it said he should have been there for 3 weeks or been on the sideline for 3 weeks. But we were wrong. But no, you're not going to do that. You're going to double down and find some other excuse on why Lamar should have come back and played in that playoff game. Now, for all of you that wants to go out here and say, hey, he could have at least shown up for the playoff game. Well, apparently flying in altitude and traveling exacerbates the injury because he did that and his injury got worse after he traveled with the team before. So why would he do it again? It's just a little food for thought. Just something for y'all to think about the next time that all of you med students, doctors, whomever want to go out here and dictate what a player shouldn't do because you think you know what's best and what's going on. Now, you don't have to. Don't really expect most of you all to do it. But being a man or woman that some of y'all claim to be, I'll sit there when I traverse through Twitter, I'll look for apologies. My bad, I was wrong. You know what I mean? I know it's not coming because you swear that you know something that other people don't. And I'm just getting this off my chest because, somebody was like, oh, I need somebody to say something because not everybody's going to say something. And I thought I would be the one to do it. So this is a quick little video just asking, where is the same hatred or fury? Where's the fervor for Steven Adams for not playing in the playoff game? Albeit it's what? It's almost 3 months later and he's still not back for the team. And this is the crucial part where they need him for this playoff run because once again, they are the second seed in the West. So that means that they literally have a chance to advance to the NBA Finals. Now, Denver's the number 1 seed. We know that they all have playoff troubles. No matter if Jokic wins his third straight MVP or he does not, they seem to choke in the playoffs. They are the Phoenix Suns, the LA Clippers, whatever team, insert whoever. So Memphis has a legitimate shot at making the NBA Finals. Through all turbulence and turmoil, Ja Morant and his mishaps, they have a chance to go where they have not gone before. And Steven Adams is going to sit out for a PCL injury. Make that make sense to me. It's been almost 3 months and he's not back. So why not just put a brace on it? And also today, what's going on with EDC? Y'all let me know. I don't know. I just got, I go on social media and people are burning EDC up. Like, what did he do wrong now? Like, what hasn't he done this time? Did something happen? Did he miss out on a free agent? Is it the fact that Odell Beckham's going to New York to possibly sign that contract or wait for the Aaron Rodgers signing so he can sign as well? Like, are y'all upset about that? Did y'all really believe that we were getting Odell Beckham Jr.? Y'all really thought that with the quarterback quandary that we have going on with this team, with all of the question marks we have, you really thought Odell was going to come here? No, he wasn't. It was good for him to help drive his price up for somewhere else because everybody uses the Ravens to drive their price up for other teams. And two, it was good PR for the Ravens. Look, we went out here and tried to get a top flight receiver. So we knew that wasn't gonna happen. I know you can't blame EDC for that because everyone who knows knew he wasn't coming here. Unless something falls through with New York and Rodgers doesn't go there, and somehow the Ravens miraculously do a 180 and say, you know what, let's offer him even more money to make him come. Like, unless that happens, Odell ain't coming here. So what did EDC do this time? Or has it finally caught up to everybody that dude's not really good at this job? He's okay, and I get it. He's a little hamstrung because in most organizations you have the owner, the GM, the head coach. But in this organization, it's the owner, the head coach, the GM. His authority and his power is a little tainted because John Harbaugh won a Super Bowl, which gives him a little more authority, a little more autonomy over what goes on with the organization. That's why we have some of the draft picks that we have. Can't put all of the bad drafting on EDC. Some of it has to do with Harbaugh, his picks, his philosophy, the way that he wants to go. I'm sure Ozzy still has his hand in there somewhere. So all of this can't be put on EDC. Now, I know everybody's blaming this Lamar situation on EDC, but even as a non-EDC promoter, this is not on him. I'm pretty sure when EDC goes home and talks to his wife, he's like, look, babe, I wanted to sign Lamar with everything in my life, with all of my being, every part of my mitochondrial DNA. I want to sign this dude because if I don't, I'm going to look like the fool and it's going to hurt my stock going forward. So I think EDC wants to sign Lamar. I have no questions about it, and it all has to do with Bisciotti. I think Bisciotti is the one stopping it, and EDC is going to be made the scapegoat when all of this goes down. Now, it doesn't help that his drafting practices aren't the best, so that's not going to help him going forward. But listen, if Lamar gets away, Jose said it best. Quit, move on, and go somewhere else before you taint your career forever in the NFL, and you will always be the one known as the GM that let Lamar go, even though you really had no say in it, to be quite honest. That's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. All right, once again, appreciate y'all stopping by, hanging out with your boy for a bit. I'm about to get out of here because in a little while, we about to go do this live stream and hang with Hendo. So listen, if y'all don't have anything to do later on tonight, 9 p.m., this channel, Hang with Hendo, we answer the questions that you ask. So we are just a mouthpiece. This is a show for the people, of the people, by the people. Drop on through. Let me know what y'all think. Until then, we go out.